If you use a regular Docker installation, then to run a container, you have to type sudo docker run, followed by some options and the name of your Docker image. But typing sudo and then your password repeatedly can be tedious. One option to avoid this is to use the Docker group. By adding your user to this group, you can run all Docker commands without sudo. But if you look at some of the wikis, then there's often a warning about how the Docker group is equivalent to having root rights. If you're very familiar with how Linux works, then it's probably obvious to you what that means. But if you're not, then you may wonder how that would work and just how easily that could be exploited. Let me show you. Let's assume your user doesn't have root privileges, but it is in a Docker group. Let's also assume that somebody else gets access to your computer. First, we create the simplest Docker file you can imagine, which just contains one line to import a small base image. Then we build it, and when we run it, we add the root directory as a volume. And that's enough to have full root access to the host system. And that's different to being in the sudo group. There, you still have to enter the password of your user. Here you don't. We can make it even easier to mess with the system by changing root to the host system. And now we can do anything we want, like changing passwords, installing a keylogger, or anything else. Of course, that's only an issue if you're ever in a situation where somebody else can get access to your system. But if you are, then you may want to consider other options instead of the Docker group, like running with sudo or using rootless Docker.